Are you thinking of buying a home for the first time but don't know where to start? No problem. You have come to the right place. Hi, my name is Karen Mai. I am a local realtor with coldwellbanker in San Francisco. In this video, I will show you 10 simple steps when buying the home for the first time. Let's take a look at my PowerPoint presentation. There are 10 simple steps when buying a home. Step 1, get pre-approval. Getting pre-approval is the most important step in that buying a home because you need to find out how much you can borrow from the bank. Once you have that pre-approval, you know exactly how much your price point is, so you don't waste your time going see other homes that you don't qualify. Second is the realtor will take you seriously. And third, the pre-approval required by the seller in order for them to look at your offer. Step 2 is buyer consultation. Meet with a local realtor to discuss your wants and needs. The realtor will go over the agency agreement with you and educate you the housing market and also explain the closing costs. Because when you buy a home, there are inspection fee, title and escrow fee, and lender's fee as well. Step 3, find property. Once you meet with a local realtor, the realtor will set up a new property search on their website, so you will get new listing alert once a property hits the market. If you like the property, you will save that property so the realtor will know what type of property you're looking for that interests you the most. You can also do school and community research on their website. Lastly is when you drive by a property that you saw a yard sign that say for sale by owner, notify your realtor so they can do the research for you. Step 4 is view the property. Once you identify a property that you like on the website, after looking through the photos, floor plan, 3D tour, you contact the realtor that you want to go visit the property physically. Because of COVID, we have to see the property very carefully, follow the safety guidelines by wearing mask, glove, shoe cover before we can enter the property. And we also need to sign a COVID advisory before we enter the property. So the COVID changed the way we look at property these days. We go try first we want to go do virtually, second then go physically. Step 5 is make decision. After you visit the property physically and you say you like this house, I'm thinking of putting an offer, your realtor will get you the property disclosure from the seller's agents. Usually the sellers tell whatever they know about the property on the transfer disclosure statement and the seller property questionnaire as well. And your realtor will pull some comparable what is selling in the area to help you determine what is how much is this home worth, and also find out from the seller's agent how many buyer are interested in getting disclosure or thinking about putting an offer on this property. By reviewing the property disclosure, determine the value and competition level, you will be able to determine whether you want to make an offer on this property or not. Step 6, make an offer. Then once you determine that, hey, I want to move forward submitting an offer, we will talk about the terms and condition. Basically, what is your price? You're going to put in 3% deposit, and how much is your down payment, how much is your loan amount, and how soon can you close this transaction, and what items you want to include in the transaction. And you're going to have contingency, or you're going to have an inspection, appraisal, and loan contingency. And how many days do you need to complete these contingency? This is the pre-approval and the proof of fund is where we need it at this moment. We want to tell the seller, hey, we are ready to go. We have the down payment. I also highly recommend my buyer to submit a love letter to the seller, telling them how much they like this property and envision themselves living in this property. And also include a family photo, because sometimes when you sell for the seller to sell the property is very emotional. And also sign off on all the disclosure before submitting that offer to the seller. Step 7, seller's acceptance. Once your realtor submit your offer to the seller's agent, the seller basically have 3 options. One is to accept your offer. Second is to reject the offer. Third is to counter offer. When a counter offer happens, usually is about the price or the contingency period. Sometimes seller wanted to have a longer closing time or shorter closing time, so it depends on the seller's timeline. Step 8 is removing contingency. If you have contingency in your purchase agreement when you submit an offer, you wanted to tell the seller that you are removing all your contingency. Like you have inspection or appraisal or financing contingency, getting the homeowner insurance, and address any other issue before you remove that contingency. Once you remove that contingency, you cannot back out. You cannot cancel the transaction. If you do that, you might lose your deposit, which is 3%. So that's very important. You wanna make sure that you are absolutely sure that I want to move forward buying this property. That's what removing contingency means. Step 9 is funds to close. Basically, the lender is giving you a loan to purchase this property, and you remove all your contingency. So you're getting ready to close the transaction. So you will send your down payment to title company, sign the loan docs and the closing docs, and lender will send the money to title company so you can close. Yay, we are at the last step, step 10, close escrow. I am so excited for you. That means the title company will record the deed of trust at City Hall, and you will get a confirmation normally around noontime saying the property is in your name, and then you will get the key from your realtor to your new home. So excited for you. Congratulations. After watching my PowerPoint, you see how simple it is to buy a home, following my 10 simple steps. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.